the school system. I will, at a later stage, share my thoughts, really, which brought paradoxes from policies, from programs. I want to thank the various speakers before me. Some of them did so before I arrived. But I want to thank the one from UNFP. She shared information on a lot of governmental issues. I want to thank the professor. He also threw a number of challenges. But Professor, I want to thank you very, very much, really. But also to visit the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology, and Sports, and acquaint yourself with the programs currently ongoing. You have talked about skilling, but the government of Uganda is implementing a 10-year strategic plan of skilling Uganda and investing a lot. The government of Uganda is currently reforming the secondary school curriculum and the curriculum for teachers. Where are all those issues you are questioning yourself are being addressed? A lot of challenges have been thrown towards teachers, towards the head teachers, towards proprietors. I am a teacher myself by profession. But does anyone understand us? Does anyone understand what it means to be a teacher operating in a society which has been redefined socially, politically, and economically? Does anyone understand what it means for a teacher who used to be the center of the universe, the custodian of knowledge, the one who was at the core of everything, now to be a bystander, an observer? And you look at all these programs being developed. You have been invited to a workshop, and you are not even given an opportunity to share your own experience. Does anyone understand what it means for a teacher to be expected to teach the youth, to train them, when you cannot even discipline them, when they are coming from homes where there is no discipline at all? They are sent to you, and you are not only expected to impart knowledge, but also to discipline. And you do not have the power to discipline. Because discipline goes hand in hand with the imparting of knowledge. An undisciplined child will not learn. Does anyone know what it means to be a teacher? Giving your best without any appreciation, and all we hear around you is that the education system has gone down the drain. Who has taken it down the drain? So there are so many issues. And for me, having been a teacher at a lower level, where all these youths are, I think that there came a time when my role was to impart knowledge and skills and train those people to pass examinations, because everybody is looking at good grades. Everyone is looking at results. Let them teach, they pass and go. But then, of course, I want to say that life is much more than a job. Because that's why we are teaching people who cannot even access jobs. My role is to give you the knowledge. Whether you are a youth, whether you are a young child, whether you are, it is up to you now to interpret the knowledge I have given you to make something for yourself. The world has changed tremendously. As I said earlier, society has been redefined. Today, as teachers, we are talking about communicable and non-communicable diseases. And these are decimating population. But who has prepared us as teachers to teach the youth about these new developments? How do we prepare the youths now to take responsibility for themselves and those whom their lives have an impact? For us as teachers, we have already trained. Somebody kept on singing the name of Fajil Mande. I'm a student of Fajil Mande. But what else did she say about Fajil Mande? I wanted to see the Fajil Mande I know in her, I mean in him, because I have also been seeing him, but of course at a distance. Today we are talking about good governance, when every day all of us, including the youth, are exposed to situations of bad governance, from homes, from communities around us, and from the media. And for you as a teacher, you are expected to do the impossible. Teach good governance, okay, within a classroom setting. But the moment the youth leaves the school gates, it is something, and it is beyond your control as a teacher, it's beyond your control as a teacher, or even a school proprietor. We are talking about environmental degradation and conservation. But have we explained to the youths the meaning and difference between the two of them? Do we even know the meaning and difference between the two of them? And we are expected to teach the youth. You are moving somewhere and you expect the National Environmental Authority, a whole authority, to be conserving the environment. But what do you see? They are number ones in, and where they are expected to take action, they turn and face the other way. And now somebody has to come here and tell you, what used to happen in the school gardens? What used to happen? You know, things are now so muddled up. They want you to teach a child to engage in agriculture, when there is no agriculture at home. So, there are so many paradoxes. We talk about peace in schools, but in the homes where those children come from, in the communities, everywhere, all the youth see is violence. And that violence is destroying communities. And for you, who is in the school, you are expected to teach about peace. will talk about political empowerment and practice dictatorship. But we want our schools to train our youth in democracy. They leave our schools, in fact, where there is very high level democracy. Because we are training them to be leaders. When they go out, today everybody is saying, I was cheated in the primaries. Everybody is a cheat. If you don't have enough money to give, you will not. No. Is that the democracy we are teaching in our children? And you know, sometimes I look at these schools and wonder, because you hear parents bragging, oh, you see, I gave money to my child to go and campaign. Do you campaign with your pocket? Or you campaign with your ideas? We talk about poverty reduction, but what kind of programs do we have in place? We're talking about equality, wealth redistribution, but the programs favor creation of privileged and unprivileged societies, with some members of the community being eternally condemned to poverty. Therefore, we are here. I want to pose this question. What do we really communicate to the youth? What must we communicate to them in view of the paradoxes I have thrown? And how do we communicate to them? Which language do we use? The professor gave a very good example of using the language that you studied, was it woodwork in English? No. Woodwork, what's wrong with studying woodwork in English? What is the language of instruction then? Was it English? Was it Uganda? What was it? What's the official language? You went to an elite school. You didn't go to a workshop. If you had wanted to be trained in your own language, then you should have gone. But what I know is a caliper is, in fact, it has even been localized. It has been Ugandanized. It has been Ugandanized. It has been Acholinized. It has been Ulusogized. The caliper is, we did not invent the caliper here. It came to us. And in all this, I ask myself, where are the parents? Where are the relatives? Where are those politicians? Where are the doctors? When we are performing all these roles that the society wants us to play. I once again want to end up by thanking the organizers. You know, sometimes we think about these things. You know, when people criticize the education system, which you and I are struggling and have done so for many years to uphold, we don't even appreciate what we have. And I want us all teachers to be proud of who we are, what we are doing in these schools, because not all fingers are of the same size. Yes, you will teach some and they will say so, but there will also those who will follow by the wayside. We have programs like UPE. Every day, people criticize UPE, but UPE has got university graduates. It has got doctors. Every day, people criticize this great university, Makerere University. But I want to tell you something. There's now an ongoing World Bank-funded program where they are choosing centers of excellence. I think that was done in Namibia last week. Makerere University brought two centers of excellence in the College of Engineering and in the School of Computing. Did Nairobi University get a center of excellence? You didn't. Uganda took the overall lead in the region. So let us be proud of our education system. Let us uphold it right from the lowest education level up to the highest. It's only by doing that that we will be able to make a positive impact on the youth. We respect our education system, which we are taking our youths through. They will develop confidence. Confidence in the education system, confidence in the schools, confidence in the teachers, the proprietors, and above all, confidence in themselves. Then they will be able to practically utilize the knowledge we have imparted in them. Thank you.